Emma Norton, actress, social media influencer, and TikTok star. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me. I'm so happy to be a part of this interview.
Well, we are so excited to get to chat with you. I guess to get the ball rolling, what was your life like before becoming a TikTok personality?
Drastically different is the short answer. But a bit of a longer answer is that, I had so many people in my life back then, and I have had the blessing of meeting so many more people. I have met so many fellow creators who love the same things that I do, who have taught me so many things about myself and about my content. I've just had so many opportunities to be able to work with different brands and artists and so many, photographers. And I just couldn't be more grateful for the opportunities I'm receiving because of it.
How did you get started on TikTok?
Sort of getting involved with POVs at first. That was sort of what attracted me to it, because long before TikTok, I've been very passionate about acting and theater, film, and all of those things. And so that was kind of my gateway into TikTok. But as months went on, I just started to get involved with makeup. And that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Yeah, and bring them all together.
So I do see that you are in the middle of an incredible makeup look right now. Videos are always so creative with such amazing makeup and creative ideas behind them. What is the creative process behind coming up with these makeup looks and these ideas for your videos?
It's sometimes a really short process, and sometimes it's like a week. So it really varies. I love to go based off of movies and cartoons and TV shows and things that people are already familiar with, and then making it my own. And that's the same with trends as well. I love to just discover different trends and make them my own, and sounds that are trending and make them my own. So it's all about putting my own touch on it and being as creative as possible.
Well, you definitely are as creative as possible. It shows that your videos, they are incredible. What's it like behind the scenes when you film these TikToks? Is there like a whole production that goes behind it? Are you just in your room? Run us through the behind the scenes of it.
Yeah, well, it depends on my location, because sometimes I shoot at different places depending on where I am in the world. But I do have tons of lighting. I have all of my studio lights on right now. I have like a whole different sets, backgrounds, and things that I have ordered. So it really is kind of like a full production thing every time. I wake up at like 6 every morning, and I get started on a new video, and that's what it is. And I feel so grateful to have the production that I do to be able to share what I love.
You share this with 5.6 million fans, which is a huge number. Amazing. What advice would you have for aspiring TikTok creators who maybe would one day want to be in your shoes?
Like I said earlier, I think that watching trends and seeing what's working on the app already is a great way to get started for anyone before maybe starting to create something entirely your own. That's a great way to get used to how TikTok works. Looking at that and then making them your own and putting your own touch and your morals and what you're passionate about is what really makes your TikToks stick.
What has it been like for you to grow so quickly on this app? How do you process this newfound stardom from being on TikTok?
I don't think I'll ever be able to process it, to be perfectly honest. It's absolutely crazy. I've had the wildest experiences with people getting tattoos of me. It's like this big of my face. Yeah, which is flattering but terrifying. But yeah, so I don't think I'll ever be able to get used to it, but I'm grateful for it.
Well, that is amazing. I mean, those are definitely some dedicated fans, so you know that you're making an impact on some people. Skin deep for sure. In Nylon Magazine, you discussed being open about mental health on social media. What advice would you give to maybe some of your followers who are struggling with their mental health right now?
Yeah, I do live streams all the time, and part of the reason why I do that is so that I can really talk to my followers. Because of that reason, is because no matter who you are and what you do in your life or where you're from, we all have stuff going on, and we all are fighting battles. And I think that my advice is as simple as it sounds. It is very difficult to ask for help. And asking for help is not something that's weak. It's something that requires courage and your own vulnerability of not being okay. And so I think that I've had many moments in my life where I have had to sit down and say, hey, I need more help than I can handle right now on my own. And that's a beautiful thing. And so I think that it's always an opportunity to improve yourself and help those around you so that you can better yourself.
I think that's absolutely beautiful and 110% true. I know that social media can be so hateful. And of course, blowing up on the app, I'm sure it comes with its fair amount of hate. How do you handle negative comments and only focus on the positivity?
To be honest, I have never had an issue with hate comments. There's been videos of mine that have gotten hundreds of thousands on just a comment, hundreds of thousands of likes. And it would be something like, never do TikTok again, or like, this is horrible, or whatever it is. And to be perfectly honest, I think that that comes from a place of hurt in their own hearts. And so I don't take it as a reflection on who I am as a human being, because these are people on a screen who don't know who I am and what I'm about. As long as I feel comfortable in my own morals and how I'm treating people in my own life and in my content, then let them hate, let them stay mad. It helps my algorithm anyway.
I love it. I love the outlook you have on it. And you know what? It helps your algorithms. That's a great way to look at it. You are an advocate for positivity, of course, mental health, and all those things that come with those platforms. Tell me about your work with Brought to Reality.
You know, I just started something
Okay.
with Brought to Reality, and I just did a photo shoot about a month or so ago with them. And the reason why I did that was because BTR is a brand that stands for teen mental health and providing, you know, funds for kids who need therapy and need more help. And because we all need that at some point in our lives, whether that be as a young adult or as an adult. I did a photo shoot wearing one of their hoodies, which is a sunflower hoodie and is available at broughttoreality.com. Yeah, it's a beautiful brand, and I feel very lucky to be a part of something that's bigger picture.
Now, you have acted before. You starred as Kelly Young in the comedy short film Cattle Calls. What drives your passion for acting? I know that you have a background in acting previous to TikTok, and you take those skills and you put them into your TikToks. What drives your passion for that craft?
I think what drives my passion for that craft is the emotional aspect of it, because I think that my goal is always to be able to connect with other human beings on an emotional level. And I think that acting and makeup and art and singing and dance, all of art, is a way to be able to allow other people to let out emotions that they may not know how to feel themselves, and to feel it for them and show them those things. I think that connection is really what drives my love for the art.
Well, I think it absolutely shows through in your TikTok videos. You are such an amazing creator. Everything that you do is just such a cinematic masterpiece. Would you ever want to act in more films in the future, or are you looking to stick solely to putting that passion into TikTok?
Oh, you know, as much as I love TikTok and I think it's so much fun and it's great for my life right now, the whole reason why I started was because I wanted to be able to branch off into bigger things like film and directing and producing and writing. I've always just hoped that the right person will see my video someday, and that, you know, my team will help me with that too. I want to be able to do as much as I can, create my own brand, be in things, and help a lot of people, hopefully.
With that in mind, what are your next exact goals as an influencer and as a creator? Do you have anything lined up that you hope to accomplish within this next year?
In the next year, if I'm being reasonable right now, I would say that I really want to work on creating my own merch, and not just something that has my name on it, but something that I actually feel passionate about and is fashion, because that's something I'm also passionate about, is fashion. I want to collaborate with a makeup company to create my own product as well. I want to be able to do more in film and acting. So there's a lot to come, and working on my YouTube channel as well. So that will be out very soon.
A woman of many hats, and you wear all of them beautifully. So I'm very excited to see everything that you do within all those categories. You touched on, obviously, your love for makeup and wanting to possibly create your own makeup or collab with a makeup company. We do like to end the interview with 3 fun questions. And so one of mine does relate to that. What is your favorite makeup product? As someone who is so amazing at makeup, if you could pick just one.
Oh my gosh, that's like asking me like who my favorite kid is if I had children, which I don't, thank God. Anything involving glitter, I really like the Stila makeup collection that has like all of those beautiful glitter collections for eyeshadow, just because I think that if I were to be able to enhance my face in any way and show like who I am and how I feel on the inside, glitter would be the way I would do it. So that would be it.
Understood. And my second question for you is, who is your favorite TikToker on the app?
Oh my gosh, another very difficult question because many of these people are my friends. I think that my favorite is EXO Brooklyn, and she's a friend of mine as well. And I hype her up all the time because she deserves it. She is all about body positivity and is also a beautiful makeup artist and a beautiful human being. So definitely Brooklyn.
My last fun question for you. I remember in one of your TikToks that you did tease that you were going to share who your TikTok crush was. And then you said psych. And I'm not going to ask you who your TikTok crush is because I know that that is confidential information. But who was your childhood celebrity crush?
I have so many. Oh my gosh. I think that my first one was probably Danny Phantom, as silly as that sounds. I was like, damn, that Danny Phantom, he gets it. I feel understood. I guess that's basically the e-boy look and all of the dark and mysterious that's on TikTok. So there's definitely a lot of guys that look like Danny Phantom in real life, and I feel very blessed. So
yes, Danny Phantom was definitely the blueprint for how most guys tend to look these days. He was like the OG.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to come on here and chat with us. I am so excited to see what new projects you have in store for the year and for beyond this year, because I know that you are going to be always doing amazing things and advocating for wonderful platforms. And it was just amazing to get to chat with you.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Truly, that is so kind of you. And I'm so happy that I had this opportunity to talk with you as well. Stay tuned for a lot more to come.
All right. Thanks so much.
Yes, thank you. Have a good one.